All right, babies, it's that time again. Oh, yeah. It's a gorgeous day. Gonna get some sun today on my back. And buy some protein powder marked down so that it's about 75 cents a serving. And we are in Isaiah 20, where there's this recounting of Isaiah the prophet being called as I'm being called by scam. Yeah. Isaiah, yes? This is scam. Oh, okay. I thought it was God. No, it's scam. I want you to be naked for 3 years as a sign against those who are not walking with me. Okay. What if they had repented after the 4th day? No, you got to still do it be naked for 3 years. I don't believe it happened. I don't know what's wrong with people. Why they need to make God crazy, I don't know. It certainly hasn't helped get his message across. Now, some of you might say, well, Christianity and Judaism are fairly widespread. How is that a failure? Well, because just because someone says that they are a believer, are their behaviors changing? And by that, I mean, are they walking around naked for 3 years because they think God told them that? Yeah, there might be some of that, but is that really what God is after? No, he's after a submitted heart, and someone who will walk with him, yeah, baby, all day long. So you put yourself in a position to hear God, be a pleasure to God, stay in communion and conversation with God. Yeah, baby. And just nurture that spiritual communion, because you'll be able to tell when you're stepping out of it. And so you're like, oh no, I'm not going to step out of it. I'm going to stay right in it, baby. And that's what God is after. So it could be back in the day of Isaiah that because overall people were not doing that with God, that they came up with this story of, okay, God can't get your attention, so he's going to get your attention by me being naked for 3 years to get your attention so that you come back to walking with him. Okay. I like to think of the verse in the Bible where it says Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Because we think of God as being immutable, right? If he's all loving, all knowing, all wise, and he embodied Jesus in a special, unique way, then yeah, we can say he's unchanging as far as those attributes go. But he will manifest himself differently based on how we're conducting ourselves. And what I mean by that is he will meet us where we're at. And he will ask us to do things that are odd, because he's forever bringing attention to the fact that his mind and spirit and will are really not to be compared with humanity. You know, they're very different. So you have to be ready for that difference to be manifest and be willing to be counted. For instance, I don't have a lot of friends, and I think it has a lot to do with my behavior and what I believe. People don't want to align themselves with somebody who loves Jesus unless they're going to love Jesus too. And to be honest with you, I think people love their Bibles and their churches and their methodologies more than they actually love the living Lord. Oh yeah, baby. Now you might say, well, aren't you being judgmental by that? Not really. What I'm doing is collecting the evidence. So you look around you. Do you see people set free by their faith? Good. Then you're blessed. You have evidence of God's faithfulness in your life, and you have relationships with these people. Great, awesome. I just don't think that's very common. In fact, if you dig down deep and you really find out how people are living their lives and how they're feeling, are they feeling free? Are they feeling set free? Are they feeling motivated by the Spirit of God? Are they doing everything they can to stay in that place? I don't think that's very common. But anyway, I just say that because, God will ask us to be his witnesses. So if people don't want to hear about Jesus, then you're going to be shunned. So in that sense, he's going to be asking you to do some things that are considered to be strange. Not as strange as being naked for 3 years, but being strange and bringing attention to your difference so that there's a acknowledgement of God's way and humanity's way. I just got reminded of this, that yesterday I ran into a couple of Mormon young fellows, and we had a discussion for about 15 minutes. I let them tell me why I should care about what they have to say. They weren't very persuasive. But I just let them know I thought they had a good spirit and they were well-intentioned, and I just said, keep being a light on a hill. And so just encouraging them in their faith, because there's a lot of similarities that we had and there were differences, but I think if we focus on the similarities that we share that are setting each other free and being at peace, then we're on our way to better communication and better understanding what is God and what is spam.